all you beautiful people in the world. Fast Food Toy Reviews here. Today we have Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase, the 5 amazing looking toys released by Wendy's back in 2001. Let's get them opened up and have a closer look. The first one in the set is called the Hallway Chase. It's a viewfinder. As you can see right there, it reads Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase. Well, Hallway Chase, and at the top, you can see Scooby and Shaggy hanging out the windows, being chased by, looks like a ghost of some kind. And then down here is Velma, and then Fred and Daphne on the first floor. And on the back, you can see it's embossed right there, so there is Scooby and Shaggy. And it's a viewfinder, which looks absolutely fantastic. It's a really cool toy. So underneath here, this is where you got the light that comes in. And this, at the top, is where you place your eyeball, and then you look inside, and you can see stuff going on in there. And there's a little wheel right here, so you spin this, and unfortunately I can't zoom in there all the way, but if you look closely, you can see how it rotates, and it looks like they're running back and forth up and down the hallways. If you had this in hand, it would look really super cool, but it's hard to show on camera. But I'll do this for another second so you can get an idea what it's doing. And then you can spin the wheel back and forth. But ideally you want to spin it clockwise, which could go back and forth. And you just keep spinning it, and this shows Scooby and the gang just running through the hallways being chased by ghouls and ghosts and such. This is actually a really cool toy. I love this little thing. And that's it. So there you go. It's the Hallway Chase Viewfinder. Next up is the Mystery Machine, and I think you're going to like this one. It has a pullback feature underneath, and it goes back and forth, so actually after you pull it back, the little bumper here pops, and it sends it in reverse. This is kind of cool. Let's have a look. So there is Fred driving, and there's Scooby and Shaggy in there. Very nice looking little van toy. This is kind of cool. Sorry, so let's pull it back, and it's kind of like, I don't know, it's not wore out, but I think it's because of the age of the toy. The wind-up in it is kind of lost its springiness, its wind-up juice. I don't know. So let's pull it back and watch this. It kind of wants to turn and go, but if we just hold our hands here, it kind of just goes. And you got to help it a little bit. You can see what's happening. There we go. I wish the wind-up spring in there was a little bit more strong. But it just kind of like, it lags or something. But you can see what I'm doing here. It's still kind of fun. And we hit the bumper, and then it hits, goes back and forth. I don't know. I kind of like this. The idea of this is kind of cool. I like this little thing. Especially the little pullback feature where you get the little bumper thing. This is cool. Anyway, there you go. It's the Mystery Machine. The next one is called the Search Game, and you can see there is Scooby and Shaggy jumping out of a computer monitor, like an old school computer. That's fantastic. So you flip it to the back, and it reads how to use the Scooby-Doo lens. And so here is the lens, so let's pop that out really quick. Okay, let's continue. Lay the smooth side down of the lens flat on one of the two Scooby-Doo scenes. Number 2, slowly slide the lens over the scene to find hidden pictures and messages. When you locate a hidden picture or message, slowly twist the lens around and around over the hidden image until you are able to fully identify the picture or message. So here's the lens, and it's got a smooth side there, and then a kind of like a rough textured side there, and then on the handle, look at that, there's Scooby-Doo. So we open this up, and inside, look at this. So we open this up, and it's got a double-sided little mini poster in here. So let's have a look at that. So they're in some kind of like a science lab of sorts. And then right here, you flip it to the back, and now you can see they're inside of like an Egyptian room or pyramid of some kind. And then it reads, let's read this. So on the front page here, it reads, find instructions on the back, the lab. So they're in a lab. Scooby and the gang are searching for clues in the lab. Use your Scooby-Doo lens to help the gang find hamburgers, french fries, drinks, and Scooby snacks. There are lots of other crazy things hidden in the lab. What else can you find? There's little lines there we can write what else you find there. And on the back page here, let's see, what does it read here? It reads, Scooby-Doo and the gang have been accidentally transported to ancient Egypt from the lab. And then it goes on to read, in order to return to the present, they must find the 5 clues below. Near each clue is a hidden word that is part of a message. Find the clues and the words, then fill in the blanks above to complete the message. Okay, so you got to find the 5 clues, which has a letter attached to it, and then you got to spell the word. Okay, so let's open this up and let's see what we can find here and mess with this. So it's kind of easy to tell where you can find an image because it's kind of like, let's see if I can do it up close. See how it's kind of blurry right there, and then it's kind of blurry right there. And then all you do is you take the lens and you kind of put it on there and then turn it, and let's see what we find here. As you turn it, it will bring the image clearer, and then you'll be able to make it out. So it looks like we have Scooby snacks. So you can kind of make that out right there. So as you turn it, it disappears, and then you turn it again, and now you can see it. And so what is this one over here? Let's see here. So if we turn it like this, let's see what kind of image we get. This is messing with my eyeballs. Okay. Oh, look at that. It's the hamburger. That's cool. Okay, so you turn it like this, no hamburger. Look at now. We have a weird looking. That's kind of messing with my eyes. Look at this. And then you just keep doing that for the rest of it. Then you flip it over and find all your clues and try to find this secret word and everything. This is awesome. I love these little activity books. This is a complete win. And that's it. There you go, everyone. It's the search game. The next one in the set is a 20-piece glow-in-the-dark puzzle. And it kind of looks like a book or maybe an old-school VHS cassette case of some kind. It's kind of neat. So right there reads glow-in-the-dark. And then side one of the puzzle looks like this when assembled. Right here, so I guess that's what it means. So you got the puzzle, it looks like this. And then side two, if you flip it over, the other side glows in the dark. Let's have a look. What does it say here? Glow in the dark puzzle, 20 pieces. Okay, and here's what it looks like on the back. So you have this right here, and it glows in the dark like it. So there's a question mark there. So I'm not really sure what to expect. So let's open this up and peek inside. We have all these little pieces. So we got 20 different pieces. So let's dump these out. We'll set this here to the side. And let's see what's going on here to get an idea. Okay, so it looks like we have a little puzzle to build. We got it. It took a few minutes, but I got it. It was throwing me off. It was the curvy pieces and everything. It was messing with me, but it looks amazing. Here, let's zoom in, and you can have a close-up look at it. So it looks great, right? Look at this thing. So there is Scooby, and it looks like him and Shaggy are jumping out of the computer screen, which is kind of silly, but I like it. I dig the theme, the cyber thing going on. So it looks like there's an electro monster of some kind there. And there's the rest of the gang. It looks like they're trapped, so they got to get rescued. This is awesome. So now what we need to do is flip it over and see if we can actually get it to glow in the dark. So here's the scene on the back side of it, and it's kind of like has a rough texture on it because I think they printed on like the glow in the dark outlines on here so you can kind of see it. I'm going to zoom in a little bit closer, and then you can really see what I'm talking about. See all the lines in there? Like there is Scooby-Doo. And one other cool little thing is one of the puzzle pieces right here is actually shaped like a bone, like a Scooby snack, if you can see the outline of it. It's kind of cool. So you can see the outline of all the glow-in-the-dark stuff. So what we need to do is turn the lights out and see if we can actually see it. So in person, you would see this really glow. It does glow really well. Now, somebody suggested to me one time in a video that if you take a black light flashlight, it kind of like re-energizes the glow-in-the-dark feature and a lot of stuff. But I've never actually tried that. If it does work, let me know down in the comment section if that really is true. I don't remember who suggested that, but I do remember reading that. I don't know if that actually does work or not, so maybe somebody out there knows. But if you had this in person, it actually does glow quite well. But my camera, just for whatever reason, struggles to pick up the glow-in-the-dark feature. But you can kind of see that outlines it a little bit better here. So we'll just spin it and give you a little bit of a close-up look here. But it kind of outlines all the different characters and stuff, from the movie and everything. And you can see like Shaggy and Scooby, kind of outlined there. But again, it doesn't pick it up all that well, but in person, if you had this, you would really see it glow. And the last one in the set is Scooby-Doo, and you can see he is sitting on a chair, but not just any kind of chair. This chair has a wind-up gimmick and an on-off switch on the back right here. So what you do is you wind them up, and you're going to love this. So you wind them up right here, make sure the switch is switched off. So you wind them up just like so, get them on up nice and tight, And you're gonna like this. This is one of the cooler Scooby toys that I have in my collection. We get it wound up really good, and it winds up a lot, so be careful you don't overwind it. And then on the back here, you have this little switch, and you flip it on, and then watch Scooby. Ready? Here we go. He's like trembling and shaking in the chair and just bouncing around. All right, let's do this again. I like messing with these. These are so fun. So let's get it wound up again, nice and tight. It only lasts for a short second, but it's still kind of funny the way he kind of moves around. All right, here you go. Ready? Here. I know, it's such a simple gimmick, but yeah, it's very entertaining and funny. So there you go. It's Scooby-Doo. Well, there you have it, everyone. Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase are 5 amazing movie collectibles released by Wendy's back in 2001. This is a fun set, right? It's a must-have for any Scooby-Doo collector. You got the mystery machine with the reversible pullback feature. You got a puzzle set. You got the viewfinder. You got the search game, and I think my favorite one in the entire set is this little trembling, shaking, wind-up Scooby. This is such a cool set. And that's it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care. See you again next time.
Thank you.